Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to redesign and talk about the Audi Urbansphere concept. So let's start. As always, I'm starting on a darker layer with some accent color to think and redesign my first ideas on the sort of darker layer. As you can see, I am creating a one box design as I find it's more futuristic and more conceptual rather than having a big cabin with a small bonnet, which is in my personal opinion looks a bit old-fashioned, let's say, because why you need this small bonnet which literally just indicates that the car has a small engine. And I'm guessing with this Audi concept it will be everything electric, and why you indicating, why are your proportions indicating that you have a small engine. So yeah, not quite sure why Audi was doing that. And just from visual, it's just from visual appearance. So later on I will adjust also the headlamps. I'm putting them a bit more higher than the original ones, and I'm adding more technical feeling, as you can see in the lines on the front area of the car. Almost every element is still the same. I'm just adjusting the angle, maybe the proportions of the graphics, and add some technical feeling to it. Another thing which I find quite interesting and don't quite understand what kind of purpose it has is the silver trim part on the side window, which is, I think, if you would sit inside of the vehicle you would see even less, or there would be like a dark bar running through the whole cabin or through the whole window where you wouldn't see anything. So why you need this from that point of view? I understand why it's there from the design point of view. They trying to look, or they try to appear the car much lower than it is, so your eye is attached to the silver trim part, and the car appears much lower than it is. But I mean, if you want to be honest and you're creating a van and not a sports car, why should be a van looking like a sports car? Or I mean, even though if you try to look at like a sports car, it's still a van, so it can be high, even though with this long body side or long proportions, it's alright to be a bit higher, even because it is a van again. So yeah, interesting way of thinking from Audi. Another part which I'm adjusting or trying to make more simple, I'm deleting this side kink from where the black plastic is kind of kicking up towards the rear. I think the better solution is that just the highlight of the body side is doing that, and not the whole graphic of the darker part. Adjusting now the front lamps, and of course the window graphic, the low window graphic, where I'm trying to create like a simple long line which is running from the rear to the front and connecting the rear and the front together through the body side. Now adjusting, or adding like a highlight on the edge to emphasize the length of the car, and always checking how my progress is developing to the sketch which I had initially, because it's always tempting to create a new design while you're adjusting it. So now I'm tilting the graphics more upright of the front and creating with the path tool more technical air intake, well, future air intake. I can imagine that all the LEDs or the black area covered front, it will be an open area and just partially opened area on the front. So now creating again as well sort of an edge and preparing also how I would do and adjust the front grille of the car, because at the moment I find it's a bit not very defined. It's just a black area with some LEDs, and you're sort of guessing because the LEDs on some areas are getting more tighter or brighter, and visually you're kind of trying to connect with two bars on the front, on the upper area and on the lower, and your eye is sort of creating like a grill, but it's not a grill, and then they are moving. So yeah, I'm a big fan not of these LEDs, rather than creating something more sophisticated, let's say, and more precise, where I definitely can visualize the grille, how it could look like when it comes to production. I hope you know what I mean. So now I'm creating like a small opening in the grille. So again, like a small air intake on the lower part. Checking again with a sketch, simplifying, reducing the curvature on the body side, reflection, and adding some technical feature lines on the body side as well. In my opinion, there is nothing wrong with the original one. I just wanted to add something which fits, might be better with the front. I think the Audi Q2 has some similar designs on their body side, so I find it quite interesting. And also the rear part of the cabin, I'm trying to lifting this up and take away of this bubbly feeling of the rear, adding a nice long curve on the silhouette of the car, a nice shut line, and here we go. So this is it. Let me know in the comment section below, how is your general opinion about the Audi Urbansphere concept and the redesign. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and see you in the next video.